Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 21 of Boruto. Now, I don't know why I said it so weird, but whatever. It's early in the morning. So, today's episode wasn't too bad. I do have some issues with it, but I'll get into those in a couple minutes. I really want to talk about first the whole emotional impact of the kind of family reunion this episode. So obviously we learned the enemy's name is Shin Uchia, and also that's the same name that was given to the little kind of miniature version of the guy. His power apparently is to manipulate weapons, as we find out, and that leads to some very interesting things. One, I want to say, is that we see that Naruto, because I guess he hasn't been fighting as much as he used to, has kind of had his senses dulled as, you know, his inner demon told him, you know, the inner fox bear, I should say. I said inner demon. That goes to show you how long I've been out of the, like, kind of Naruto loop. Oh my god, I feel like maybe my senses are dulled when it comes to terminology. But what's funny is that, yeah, that kind of is a warning, I think, because obviously we do know what happens to Naruto from not only the beginning episode of the whole series, but from people talking about the manga and various other things and stuff like that, and it's not really a surprise. If you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, that's why I'm kind of keeping this very vague, but you know, it's really not a surprise that this is kind of a foreshadowing to Naruto having some issues later on, to say the least. Now, it was cool kind of seeing Team 7 kind of have a reunion, where, you know, Sakura came in and was able to beat the shit out of Shin Uchia, like one punch. Obviously, you know, come on, she's tough as nails. But you know, that was a touching moment. I did like it, and I think that the whole fact that, you know, even her relationship with Sasuke is still so bad. Like, you know, obviously they're married. I get that, but at the same time, like, are they really? Damn. You know, Naruto at least has an excuse from being away at home all the time. He's you know, doing something for the village as a whole. But then again, also you could argue, yeah, no, and realistically, you could also argue Sasuke has an equally reason, because he's trying to protect, for various reasons, as we learn this episode, why, you know, he's doing what he's doing, and he's looking for Kaguya as it is. But you know, they're both their relationship. We'll just say that both their relationships are pretty messed up. Really, their family relationships are all over the place. But I will say my biggest gripe with this episode was easily the fighting. It was terrible. And I'll be honest with you, if someone disagrees otherwise, I would love for you to point out why it wasn't. It was so slow and kind of roughly animated. Like, it didn't have any impact. It really lacked any flair to it. You know, there was some cool moments here and there, but overall, it just felt like a very beginner episode of Naruto and Gon Street. That's what it reminded me of. And I wasn't too happy with that. I really kind of didn't get into it. And that's a shame, because, I mean, we were supposed to be, you know, reunited with Sasuke being, you know, the fighter, the primary fighter in this week's episode, and he didn't really get to use anything beyond a few moves of his. And one was the Rinnegan. That was cool. I mean, that was, you know, how he appeared behind the enemy. That was awesome, and it looked really fluid. But him fighting in air and stuff like that, it just didn't look good. And I think that it was probably my biggest gripe of the whole episode, was just the animation didn't feel that good. But, you know, I think, as we noticed already, it's one of those type of shows that I mean, you know, it's a shonen, but you can already see that there are times where the show gets a lot of detail in terms of fighting. Like, for example, when we had Boruto fighting in that parallel world against the I forgot her name, the one girl that summoned that weird, I want to say, like, I forgot what it was. It's that weird demon. I think it was like a New or something like that. You know, she summoned that thing, and that was a whole good episode. That whole animation was amazing, but you can tell that this one wasn't up to the same level, and that's a shame, because I have a feeling that's going to happen quite often in this show, and I hope it's not the case, but, you know, it's just a shonen. Like, I'm so used to seeing that shonen stuff. You know, it's not excusable, mind you. I don't want to make that, like, oh, it's an excuse, it's a shonen, it can have horrible episodes here and there. No, it's just, I'm used to seeing it. That's all. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully you enjoy this review. I don't know what else I have to review today, to be honest with you. Like, I haven't checked to see it. Some of you might have gripes with me saying that, because I know, like, I've had a few people say, oh, you don't remember what you're watching? There's a lot of shows. And I'm reviewing, like, I think 20 shows. So, yeah, I forget what shows come out on what days. I do apologize for that. But I have my own stuff that I deal with, too. And I'm like, I can't remember everything, unfortunately. I'm not that great when it comes to that. I have written down what shows I have to review for every day. I didn't look at it today, so I don't know off the top of my head. But I will talk to you in that review if I have anything else, obviously. Tomorrow I know I only have like one episode on one thing to review, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. I will see you guys later. God bless you all. Have a great, blessed day. If this is the morning, I hope you have a wonderful day in general. Work, school, whatever. If it's night for you, I hope you go to sleep and sleep well. Have a great day, everyone. Night. blah blah. You know, you get the whole point. I'll talk to you then. Bye bye, everyone.